Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from domesticatedme.com and I am so excited for today's video. As you can see from the title, I did a 23andMe test. And today I got a notification saying that my results were in. So I'm wearing my Fabletics set. I have my hair pulled up in a ponytail. I was about to get on my Peloton when I got the notification and I just could not wait. I'm so excited. So I slapped on a little bit of foundation and here I am. So if you guys are unaware, 23andMe is a company that you send in your DNA by giving a saliva sample and they will look into it and tell you your ancestry. But now they also have a health component to it. So the original kit is still for sale. And by the way, this is not sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. So the first kit, it just tests your genealogy and it'll basically from your DNA tell you what percentage you are from like Europe, South America, Africa, and all of that. So it's really interesting because you get to know a little bit more about yourself and your background, especially if you are someone like me who no longer have great-grandparents or never met your great-grandparents or grandparents and you're unsure of how far back your family goes in a particular country, in a particular continent. So it's very revealing in that way. And then now they also have a health component to it where you can get information based on your DNA about diseases and things that you are predisposed to based on your DNA. And that I found really interesting. Before I begin, let me give you a little outline of how this video is going to go. I'm going to show you the kit first, how it arrives, what the components look like, and then I'm going to give you a little information about my background based on what I know and what I believe, or what I've been told from my family, and then we'll go straight to the reports and see if it's accurate, plus get some of that health information that is offered with my package. So the first package is the Ancestry and Traits box, and that one costs $99. I got the second tier, which is the Health and Ancestry kit, and that one costs $199. And then there's a third kit, which is the third package that they offer you is a 23andMe Plus membership. So you get the health and ancestry information, but you also have a membership with them. So that one is $228. You pay $199 once and then $29 a month for the year. And that one says here will give you, let me tell you the differences between that and that. The top tier one gives you enhanced ancestry features, and it offers you pharmacogenetic reports and also a medicine cabinet. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Simply type in the name of your medication to see if they are included in your pharmacogenetics report. It says you discover how your DNA may impact how your body processes certain medications with 3 new pharmacogenetics reports and ongoing new reports and features. That comes with the $228 23andMe membership and kit. Okay, so as I said, I got the second version, which is the Health and Ancestry $199 kit. I just got a notification saying that my report was in. So let me just give you a little information about my background based on what I know and what I've been told. So what I know is that my mother was born in Colombia, South America. My father was born in Ecuador, South America. My family, I've heard from my aunts and uncles and my mom that at least my great-grandfather on my father's side came from Spain to Colombia. So that is always what I've believed. I believe that I am on one side Colombian and European, Spanish specifically, and on my father's side I just believe them to have been in Ecuador forever. They have very Andean features. My grandmother is one of those women who wears little bolo hats and has the braided tails and full skirts. They live up in the mountains in a region that was actually never conquered. It was one of the only places that was never conquered by the Incas, but I do believe that they have that Quechua ancestry. So that is what I believe. Now, when you get your kit, what you have to do is download the app, the 23andMe app, which is super useful because you get all your updates straight through there and you get your reports right there. It also tells you how far along your kit has gone. So they'll tell you when they receive the kit, they tell you when they're starting to extract information from your DNA. That's all tracked on the app. So it's super helpful. And here we go. I just opened up the 23andMe app. I am going to sign in. Okay, oh my gosh. So here is what the app looks like. Let's go to the Ancestry report. Okay, Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. The first thing it says here, says Jessica Flores 100%. And so it breaks down what I am. And the first thing, the very top line in red, is East Asian and Native American. So I'm 51.2% East Asian and Native American. And what that breaks down to, oh my God, this is so interesting. It breaks down to 50.8% Native American. And can I go into that? Yes, I can. And it says, Jessica, your DNA suggests that 50.8% of your ancestry is Native American. The first humans to reach the New World populated much of North, Central, and South America within just a few thousand years following their arrival from Northeast Asia around 15,000 years ago. Despite drastic population losses over the past 500 years as a result of exposure to Old World diseases and genocide at the hands of European colonizers, the genetic legacy of these early American trailblazers persists to this day, primarily in Central and South America. Explore your genetics of the Americas. Oh, wow. That is so cool. And then it shows me the breakdown of Native Americans throughout the Americas. This is amazing. So not only does it just tell me genetically where I'm from, but it gives you this history, which is really interesting. Really, really cool. Oh my gosh. So I'm actually, it's not just telling me, I really am learning about my background. It's not like, okay, congratulations, you're this. It's let's dive into it. Let's teach you a little bit about where you're from and how you came to be. This is really, really cool. Okay, so it breaks down Native American, South European, Northern European, Sub-Saharan African within the Americas. Very cool. Okay, so then the East Asian part, it says I'm 0.2% Japanese and then 0.2% Siberian. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's really cool. Okay. And then the next percentage it gives you, the next big percentage, is 45.9% European. So 45.5% Southern European, which means 44.9% Spanish and Portuguese. So that is an accurate depiction of what I've been told about my, certainly I'm considering this to be a part of my mother's side. And then broadly Southern European, 0.6%. Ashkenazi Jewish, 0.3%. And then broadly European, 0.1%. So let's dive into this Ashkenazi Jewish. Jessica, your DNA suggests that 0.3% of your ancestry is Ashkenazi Jewish. Ashkenazi Jewish people settled in Central and Eastern Europe in the late Middle Ages, but their modern descendants remain genetically more similar to other Jewish populations than their European neighbors, reflecting shared Western Asian origins. In the 20th century, many Ashkenazi Jewish people immigrated to Israel or to the Americas in search of greater cultural and religious acceptance. Today, over 5 million ethnic Ashkenazi Jewish people live in the U.S. Explore the genetics of Ashkenazi Jewish people. Just tons of information here. A genetic history, legislating love. Wait, I have how many relatives? A timeline of, okay, just so much information here. This is really, really cool. Okay, so 44.9% Spanish and Portuguese. I can go into that further. It says your DNA suggests that 44.9% of your ancestry is Spanish and Portuguese. And then it gives me information about Spain, about the history and art of Spain. I'm seeing here information about the food, cooking class. This is so cool. Browse Airbnb in Southern Europe. That's cool. Look at that. Some sobremesa, a word. It's teaching me a word. This is so cool. Meet the Catalan Castel Daredevils. This is really interesting. Basque Country. This is really cool. Get to know your relatives with Spanish and Portuguese ancestry. They're telling me they've found people who I might be genetically related to. So there's a Catalina here, which not surprising because I'm Colombian and Catalina is such a popular name. There's a Paola here who has a profile and it said predicted fourth cousin, has roots in Spain. I might be able to find family here. That is so Cool. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then the next big category is I am 1.8% sub-Saharan African. 1.5% of that is West African. 0.8% of that is Senegambian and Guinean. And then 0.7% is Nigerian. And then 0.3% is broadly sub-Saharan African. This is so cool. Your DNA suggests that 0.8% of your ancestry is Senegambian and Guinean, the people of Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that, sorry. Share many traditions related to the history of powerful empires in the region. In the Gamba, the Mandinka people are the largest group with historical roots along the Niger River basin, while the Wolof people form the majority in neighboring Senegal. The Guinea and Guinea-Bissau, the Fulani people predominant, and many have subtle genetic links to North Africa and Western Asia. In the 18th century, around 400,000 people from the region were enslaved and transported to the Americas. Nearly 50,000 disembarked in the United States alone. And then it gives me more information about these areas. And the art and the food and the culture. Really, really cool. Okay. And then it says trace ancestry, 0.1% Iranian, Caucasian, and Mesopotamian. And then 1% unassigned. Your recent ancestry in the Americas: South America, Antioquia, Colombia, Azuay, Ecuador, plus 17 regions. So cool. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just really, really informative. Okay, DNA relatives is the next section. So that was my my DNA report. This is my DNA relatives section. Edit your profile. Explore relationships with 23andMe customers from close family to descendant cousins. This profile is shown in DNA relatives and to your connections. Note, any details you add may be seen or saved by other participants, including when you last signed in. So this is where I can update my profile and make connections with people who I might be related to. That's really cool. And then here's the other section. This is the health highlights. Here's some of the health information that 23andMe gave me based on my DNA. As you can see, it's given me 2 illnesses that I'm predisposed to. Based on my family history and the things that I've discussed with my personal doctor, I found them to be quite accurate. And it also gives me a couple of things that I should be more wary about and make sure that I check up on. So super helpful, and again, super accurate based on my experience and my knowledge of my family's health history. Oh, and then they have more kits available for family members. It gives me information about holiday season weight trends in 2020. Italy gets 20%. Oh, and then there's just news about health and everything from lifestyle to weight gain and COVID. Lots of COVID information here. Very interesting. Oh, physical features. Check dimples. Jessica, your genetics predict 62% chance that you do not have dimples, 38% chance you have dimples. I have dimples. Interesting. Okay, Jessica, your genetics predict 90% chance you do not have a cleft chin, and then 10% you do have a cleft chin. I do not have a cleft chin, so that one's right. Ooh, dandruff. 55% chance you have had dandruff. 45% you have never had dandruff. I have had dandruff, so yes. Earlobe type. Now this is an interesting one. 76% chance you have detached earlobes. 24% chance you have attached earlobes. Guess what, 23andMe? I have one of each. I am a freak of nature. One of my earlobes is attached, one of them is not. See, this is a detached one, this is the attached one. I know, it's bizarre. Earwax, eye color, 78% chance of dark brown eyes. Got that right, really, really dark. Finger length, freckles, hair photo bleaching, hair texture. So it's able to predict my traits based on my genetics. Interesting. That is my results. Thank you so much for sitting through this with me. I'm so excited. I had to stop everything that I was doing. Like I said, I'm in my little Fabletics outfit. I am a Fabletics partner. I will link to them down below in the description box. They have the best workout clothes and athleisure clothes and lifestyle clothes, and they're super affordable. They did not sponsor this video. I'm just a huge fan. I've been wearing them for years and years, and just in December I started a partnership with them, which I'm really excited about. But like I said, I've been a fan for years and years. It's like 90% of my active wear and athleisure wear clothes that I own is from Fabletics, because the quality is so great, but they're also super affordable, and you earn points, and they're not releasing new collections every single Thursday, so I'm really excited. So if you are looking for new workout clothes at the beginning of the year, you might want to become more active, especially when 2020 probably prevented us from being as active as we could have been, and you want to be able to get back to your routines, definitely look into Fabletics because they are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section below if you've ever done one of this, if you're interested in doing one of this, if you have any questions, comments, requests, or just say hi. You guys know that I love to hear from you. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or click down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.